actually was talking to 5-year-old. He actually said that he believes he can actually make it in Grandmasters. And he has taken down a few Grandmasters along his way.
Yeah, he has some really amazing Protoss. His blink ability is incredible. And they are both ready. So sit back, grab your popcorn, click a link, and
Not
let's.
popcorn. Then you get your mouse and your keyboard all greasy.
Well, you're just watching a screen. You're just watching a screen.
I mess with stuff while I'm watching streams all the time.
Okay. Well, get some.
Okay. And I don't want friggin' butter or nacho cheese on my mouse. Okay.
Don't use
That
butter.
happened to me before, and then I had to get a new friggin' keyboard.
Well, you know,
Get his keyboard.
What are you doing to me, Yogi?
they do have hand wipes. They do have hand sanitizer things that can.
Nothing can sanitize my hands. Okay.
There's even this thing called soap and water that can be used. These are all methods you can use. Ooh, and we are going for like the world's earliest scout here. We have got a cheese going on from 5-year-old here.
I believe it's New Candy Rush.
Yeah, he can afford to. He's up one game right now.
So we do have spawn. Before this one might get out of hand, we do have spawning at the bottom left here. Our Protoss 5-year-old. That's his player name. My son's like, a 5-year-old's playing. And spawning at the top.
Hang on.
Yep, there it is. Spawning at the top here, we do have SharpEdge, our Terran player, who has to be wondering the same thing. Why are you here so early? And
it's even early for a pylon scout, so.
Yeah. And right now, it looks like as long as he keeps everything away, he'll. Oh, that was getting close in vision. Did he get vision of that? No, he did not. He got super close.
Oh, the FTV's moving back. Is he gonna? He might.
Oh, he's got vision of it.
He saw it.
He has seen it.
For a double gateway.
Oh, a gate is going
in.
And
the SCVs can't actually surround the pylon very well right there either.
No, not at all.
He's going for the gateway, actually.
He can, but I don't know. They might be able to get it in time before Zelly can pop out. They should.
Yeah.
Well,
and they're going after the probe, but he just needs to send one after the probe, send the rest back to that gateway.
Yeah, he's pulling too many for the probe. Oh.
Who saves that probe just barely.
And we do not have another probe on the way, as this one only needs one more hit to be down. But doesn't look like is he going to send another one over? Doesn't look like it at this point. It looks like right now we are up. Gate is up. Shields.
He's a chrono that zealot.
Yeah, it's been chrono. Why he doesn't have more workers pulled for this, I'm not real sure. He needs to make sure that this does not come out.
Oh, he's pulling a lot of SCVs now. He should have done this earlier.
Yeah, this should have been down already.
He should be able to beat this, though.
There we go. And that Marine, he could take shots from the Marine for a while, but
he's
really got to save it.
19.
The gateway goes down.
Yeah.
That is a lot of mining, but
he
should be able to do this. Man, you really got to keep that Marine behind the SCVs.
Absolutely. And of course, he's just replacing the gateway at his home, getting his gas going. Looks like he wants to continue to work on that weak SCV. Try to take another one with him. All right, and how much damage was he able to do? That was 17 workers killed.
It took him down to 13 SCVs versus 17 of our Protoss.
Yeah, excuse me, I was looking at the wrong tab. That was 2 workers killed, 3 total units killed, and now he is losing a lot of minerals in this as well, as this will now be 350 minerals lost and a supply block to go along with it. So we will see if 5-year-old can recover from that well enough. I do feel like he will, because he does have gas producing already. He's got the cybernetics on the way. He's already pushing out. I don't feel like this is honestly put him that far behind, since our Terran was wanting to go ahead and get an expansion up, and he's only sitting supply blocked actually as we speak, and still not just now starting to do something about it. So ironically, it didn't seem to put put 5-year-old that far behind here. He's still got the worker lead.
He does keep getting supply block though.
Yeah. He's got that pylon going up, waiting. Nexus starting now, so he's a little bit behind on his actual expansion. But with the worker count lead, it's all good.
See double gas going up for Terran.
Terran's in the dark right now. He doesn't know whether he's getting another all-in coming. It could be a 4-gate, Stargate, Robo. But there's expansion up. That makes a big difference. You might have to burn the scan even just to find out what's happening.
Yeah, I don't see how he couldn't. As we do have another probe that is forward that should be putting a pylon down any moment.
With Robo coming down now for our Protoss as well, so it looks like he wants to transition out of this. Not going to try and go all in with this or anything.
He's trying to stop that second bunker for going up. It does go ahead and land. I'm surprised this probe hasn't laid a pylon. It looks like he's going to get this robotics, and I'm expecting to see a twilight just as soon as he can afford it, because I think he wants to blink into the main.
Actually, in this map, there's only one spot you can blink into the main. That's the one right next to the ramp. But it's very, very strong because it's next to production.
Alright, we do have the forward pylon. At the same time, here comes some more stalkers. Stem is on its way for these Marines who are trying desperately to get out. Some on the high ground, some in bunkers. He's got one open bunker slot if he wanted to put one more in. Let's see if he pulls SCVs to try to repair these.
He needs to. It might be too late.
Might be.
Oh no, barely.
Very last second able to, but that is more minerals being spent again and more mining time lost again. But he is able to save it, going ahead and putting down a third one, just not quite trusting the aggression that's coming at him. And we do see Robotics Bay going down for 5-year-old as well. So he's taking another gas.
Scan's going to catch that.
Good scan timing right there to get an idea, because like Jedrick was saying, he's been playing in the dark so long.
He's going to still have really late starport tech, though, barely getting his factory at 9 minutes.
Oh, he's going to get only one stalker from that engage.
5-year-old does such a good job of taking these hurt ones and getting them back so quick. Did something happen? Okay, the observer is in the main, taking a gander, looking around, seeing what's happening. Does end up salvaging off that bunker. I'm not sure if he really has the forces yet to do that. It doesn't look like we're going to really see any more blink play at this point. I mean, any more soccer play at this point. We're going to see as he's trying to bait them towards the bunkers again.
See extended thermal lance on the way along with the first Colossus for our Protoss player. And Terran really has to make a choice since he saw that robotics bay going down. He needs to decide if he needs medevacs, if he's going to get Vikings first. But he has so many hurt Marines. They're just going to evaporate even with Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a low count supply depot pick off. Now there's another harassment, which is going to supply block SharpEdge while he is trying to get that third up. He's going to have to stop, add more supply, plus one on the way. So far, 5-year-old is just doing a really good job, just being really harassing.
He's doing whatever he can.
He's trying to bait to the corner. Oh, observer does go down, and we are going to see medevacs, but hopefully behind this he's going to switch over to Vikings. I mean, because he's not going to be able to deal with this Colossus thermal lance unless he's going to just, I mean, seriously start laying down some more. Well, he's laying down more barracks. I would say you're going to need a lot more than that if you want to go up against Colossus Tech. And here comes the Twilight Council for 5-year-old, which we know how well he can blink. So add that in.
And another round of medevacs for our Terran player, so he's not going straight into Vikings.
Yeah, looks like he wants to use this. He looks like he wants to be able to stem into him and just keep pumping out more more Marines as he can. Third is being converted over right now. Third is now being taken for 5-year-old. It looks like 5-year-old is also going to go ahead and put something on the high ground. It looks like he might even go ahead and take his fourth in the top corner. We will see, or if that's just a security pylon for warp in. And we're going to see if these medevacs are going to load up right here.
They should have seen that stalker there on the edge, so
Yeah.
he doesn't want to try and drop on top of stalkers.
Yeah, and we are seeing the Templar Archive. You do not want to have Storm hit you right now. You just don't have quite a big enough army to deal with that. A couple Vikings getting added in. More Marines, more Marauders, and combat shields will be finished in 2 seconds. See, look at that. I called that, didn't I?
Third Colossus on the way. Good scan. Sees the entire army. Not too much to it. Those Colossus are scary without Vikings.
Yeah, absolutely. Both looks like it looks like he might have baited 5-year-old a little bit out of position. But right now this is it's hard to tell. We got a +1 upgrade. Storm's on its way now. This is going to get ugly real fast if he sits here and allows Storm to hit.
And I don't believe we have an armory up for our Terran player. +1 attack is finished, but he's going to be down on upgrades here pretty quickly.
Yeah, as he is moving his third over now, as we do see that 5-year-old has been mining on his for a
bad
while.
rally on this third Colossus.
Oh, that's going to get picked off.
Oh, he sees a chance for a freebie.
I
And
shouldn't
he's
have
going
sent
for
that
it.
whole army, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just an overreaction from our Terran. He's going to end up losing a lot of medevac energy.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm really surprised we're not seeing 5-year-old collecting gas. Oh, now he switched over. He's collecting gas on his third now.
Storm is almost done now. And there's so many Marines here and only 4 Vikings.
Yeah, we've got a armory going down now, a second engineering bay. Concussion shields are getting close to finishing up, but he is trying.
I think SharpEdge might have waited too long.
Yeah, he keeps trying to bait his army one direction, but we only got 1 storm here. So if he can avoid the one, yeah, as he's still. Oh, and we are going ahead and seeing the Ghost Academy working its way out as well. Which could keep SharpEdge in this.
Now SharpEdge is oversaturated in his main, and his third is being harassed by that 1 zealot due to that proxy pylon.
This is interesting that we do see the Dark Shrine coming down, which is a little bit of overkill when you consider that. Oh, he wants to bait these Colossus to the side. There we go.
1 picked off.
But there's a lot of storms down there.
Yeah, he needs to.
Hold this Storm fair.
He needs to split his. Nice pullback.
We got another Colossus down. Third Colossus down. He's putting himself in a nice position here. I'm not sure why the Dark Shrine's even going down when you already have the Templar Archive. I mean, obviously he wants the DTs, but
yeah, DT harass could be good because we don't really have any turrets up for a Terran player. And dropping mules like you should be going this heavy with bio. He's not going to have the scans.
And now he feels comfortable with what he did. He picked off another forward pylon. The army is working its way back, and we've got 3 ghosts on the way. The ghost energy on its way, and we will see if we can. This could turn into a hidden unit versus hidden unit kind of thing. But charge working its way in. +2 on its way for the armor for our Protoss. +3 for his weapons on the way. We're still on +1s. The armory has been down. Oh no, excuse me. We've got +2 on its way for our Terran player. He's putting down a 4th command center. I'm not quite sure if he's going to move this one or if he wants to planetary it. Hopefully he's going to move it, but we will see. 4 more ghosts working their way out. We still do not see cloaking for the ghosts coming. I'll have to see if he is going to try to cloak these or if he is going to just try to keep them balled up. And 3 DTs working their way out now. We're going to see what happens as they are rolling in right now. Are they going to try to sneak past, or are they going to pick off ghosts? What will he decide to do with them?
Oh,
he's
nice.
shimmer.
Nice
Oh,
awareness.
the shimmer was caught. But we do have one getting down to the third right now. The third, and he did see the shimmer. He's pulling away immediately. Oh, another DT lost. Comes 2 more. He knows there's only so many scans that you can have.
Kurt's already coming up though. None in the main though.
Yeah, if he can,
He raises that depot to try and block it off, but there's no wall in there anymore.
Yeah, nice split because he's got one in the main, and he had enough scans for all this. But at this point, there's nothing stopping him from continuing to harass like this if he wants to. And he's sitting on 5 bases. He can certainly afford to throw some units away to stop muling. We're still not seeing a Raven come out. And 4 more ghosts. No, so we're going to have all uncloaked ghosts. They are going to. Wait a minute. He does have cloaking, doesn't he? Did I miss cloaking researching? No, he did not research cloak. I'm sorry. And Sharp has put himself. I mean, he's sitting at 200. More DTs working their way in.
There's a lot of High Templars with full energy though, and quite a bit of slash with that Colossus for support, and then the Archons in the front.
And charge on top of that.
A nice spread too.
Observer still having a good idea of what's going on. We'll see if he gets a chance to see that shimmer right now. If not, he should go ahead and scan his army anyway. +3 attack on his way. +2 armor almost finished. +3 attack for Protoss is already finished, and +3 armor on the way, and +1 shields on the way. And let's see if we can get an engagement.
Nice feedbacks.
Running from those storms.
Beautiful storm. Right in the center of the Terran
so
army.
much damage.
Yeah, he's able to pull back some.
There's no more energy though.
Yeah.
Terran really needs to just pull back from here and try and attack that 4th base. And yeah, it looks like he's going to do just that.
Absolutely. Come right in there. This Archon's getting quite susceptible if he can get a chance, but these charge lots are getting in the way of him getting any shots on it.
And we don't have any more ghosts for EMP.
Yeah. And we have very little. Very little. Oh, there goes the last medevac.
And Protoss just completely turned this game around right there.
Yeah, absolutely. As he is. Oh, that's uncalled
Shouts of
for.
Imba.
That's ridiculous.
You feel that way too whenever there's storms, okay?
Well, actually, when SharpEdge did take down 5-yearold's third, he could have kept pushing because he had the bigger army, and the Colossus count was gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
He just took way too much time to try and do anything with it. He allowed enough storms to get saved up so he could do a lot of damage. You just have to. You can't engage in a little area like that where he did, because all your units are going to be clumped up together. The storms are going to do insane damage.
Right, and we're also seeing that look how long it's taken him to reproduce his army.
Yeah.
You know, we're dealing off 3 medevacs at a time is all he can do because he doesn't have another reactor. He's riding more money than his opponent, and here we go with the battle right here. That one is lost. 5th is gone. As he is putting workers in front of this.
And one play that's been really shut down is drop play. Look at 5-yearold's main. He actually has cannons lying outside of it.
Yeah, great spacing too. They're going to catch anything and be plenty to kill it.
Yeah, and this bottom 4th is going to try to float away. It is going to survive for now. Looks like he's going to. Looked like he was going to try to push in there. Still not sure why he
needs the EMP.
Yeah, why he's using sniper rounds. He's not, and why he's not cloaking the units as well.
He may have just forgotten to get cloaking.
But you can't yell imbalance if you forgot something.
Gravity boost is on the way.
Yeah, gravity boost. Blink is on the way, and 5-yearold is pretty hard to stop when he starts blinking around.
And this could be the last engagement here.
Yeah, he is engaging real hard here. We do have another Colossus. We only got one Colossus left. Is it going to survive? It should not. As he's pushing this back, he is taking the supply lead.
Very nice hold.
He has got to keep pushing for a second.
Yeah, great split of his units, so the storms weren't able to do max damage to everything.
He's coming over here to deal with this pylon, but he needs to. He's playing a little bit too defensive, in my opinion. Like you just saw what you wiped out, and you're not striking hard behind that when you know the Colossus count is low.
It might be hard to judge exactly how far behind he is, because it had to have felt like a lot losing that first army.
But you know, one of the first rules is in big battles is if you hold and you've got anything left, counter with it. You know, because you have to assume that you can do some damage with it. Not always, but some. I'm really surprised he doesn't go ahead and take the rocks down here instead of walking into the natural path. Oh, that DT is going to get caught right in that scan too. So he's going to need another scan right about now. There we go. I'm sorry, you said you can kind of understand not taking the rocks down?
Yeah, and kind of understand that, because then you're giving that huge Protoss army a perfect path to just go right there in between, and you don't want to engage right there either. That's a little too big of a choke point. I mean, it's a large area, but still your units are going to be clumped. You're going to be more susceptible to storms and feedbacks, things like that. And Colossus are going to get really good damage. It spreads really well right there.
Okay, and it looks like we are going to get a little bit of a behind, as he does see the DTs right here. So these DTs are going to be worthless. They're out of the fight immediately. This army is not in the right position.
He needs some amazing storms if he's going to be able to hold this one.
But Terran's not moving his units.
Oh, sitting there taking the blood.
Only one ghost left. He needs to EMP those Archons.
He's pushing a 3-3. He is dropping units to deal with this because he sees there's no more Colossus on there. Okay, we have got a cleaned up army. And here goes the 4th going down.
Yeah, and he's just going to push
the
5th. Natural.
Sorry, the 5th pushing the natural. See, this is the moment to do it. You got to hit and hit hard.
There's 2 more Colossus. You can focus those down.
Yeah, he's got 3 Vikings. 1 down, 2 down. Here comes 3 Archons. He should be able to clean this up as well as more medevacs come with more energy. He should be able to hold this because he's got that 3-3. Another gateway falls. We're down
very
to
close,
1. This
very
is so close. These charge lots are all over the place. He is streaming units across the map right now. He is in a position to take a kill if he wants to.
I feel like he just needs to fall back for a second.
Oh, another good storm he's pulling back from. Oh, there goes a Templar down. We got a Morphing Archon that is down. Another pylon down, which takes another gate out of action right now.
5 gates right now unable to be used.
Yeah, we got another Colossus out. We do need some more Vikings to make their way across, as it looks like he's going to take this and take the time that he knows of the positioning issue and start to push up to some of these other bases. It's a really good play if he needs to get some more army out. So he's chasing down these concussion shields. Are doing a really good job against the charge.
The Viking count is almost non-existent.
Yeah,
right now.
Vikings
There's
are gone.
0 Vikings.
And he's just now starting to replace 1. But there's a lot of Marauders coming into here. So he's being able to get some freebies on these.
And supplies have evened out again, and no energy left on the medevacs, so Terran's going to have to pull back.
Yeah.
It's just so back and forth this game. It's awesome.
Yeah, he was able to do some really good damage there. Right now, in the remaxing war, you have to start looking at the mineral counts, and you see that we are so low on minerals on both sides here. I mean, neither one of these guys have a very strong reserve, which, not that you want to reserve, but that has a huge difference because they're being able to kind of remax things up at the same speed. No one's really getting a remax advantage at this point. Sorry about that camera movement. As we got a single zealot coming over to check out what's going on here. And if he could engage this small army at the bottom, it would be devastating.
Yeah, there's not much anti-air there. We do have 4 Templar, but that's it. 1 Stalker and an Archon aren't going to be enough to stop Vikings.
continues to bring the ghosts in. I'm really just so surprised still that cloaking is not being brought into this.
Yeah, because there hasn't been an observer kept with the Protoss' army.
Oh, and we do see the Protoss taking a 6th base at this
pretty aggressive 6th base.
Yeah, and there we go. There goes the personal cloaking starting. Weapon, ship weapons going to 2, and here comes a warp prism out. What is he going to do with this warp prism? Think he's going to try a DT drop? You think he's going to? I'm trying
Any
to
kind
see.
of harass would be pretty good right now because SharpEdge is really just trying to protect his front, get everything assembled for one big attack. He doesn't have little pockets of army around to try and help, and if some decent warp-ins can spread that out, Protoss can just wipe through it in little portion.
There's no
high Templar drops.
There's no great fully saturated mining base that you can drop on without detection. As we do see Sharp back at 200, he's not going to wait for the cloaking.
There's a lot of SCVs over here, though, where these Templar are going to drop.
Oh, and here we go. But they're immediately going to get... I mean, we've got that planetary sitting right there. Is he going to be able to get it off in time?
He should.
Oh, and we got an engagement up at the top. That's a lot of...
battle. Oh, the storms.
Big storms.
Running back into them. That was not a good idea.
Colossus trying to run back.
And all those outs get cancelled.
And the High Templar drop's about to happen.
Here we go. It hits. Was it?
You get too many SCVs. Great reaction time.
Really good. At this point, he's got to go re-engage at this top base. He might not feel ready, but he's got to get up there. He's got the cloaking now. So if he can cloak these out, there's no observer here to deal with it.
Got 4 Colossi though.
Yeah,
oh, nice EMP on all those Zealots.
And those Archons.
Yeah, and now we've got 1 Colossus left. The Colossus does fall. As Sharp is taking a good 35 supply lead at this point, taking a base with him, and we're only seeing Colossus in production. I'm not seeing anything else getting warped in right now. Here comes more High Templar, Dark Templar. As he is seeing what he is coming to engage next, as he was able to take another base out, and he is doing some really good use with these ghosts. And let's take a look at what
SCVs were preparing these Vikings too. I was waiting for that.
Yeah. We are sitting on 5-year-old does have a 7 worker lead, which is so minimal this late into it. We have had 5-year-old kill off 324 units to SharpEdge's 228.
But SharpEdge's units, or 5-year-old's units, are worth way more.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish you could pull up just the. In fact, I'll go ahead and do that. Let's go to the units lost tab, as we have seen. We have seen 44,000 minerals of units get lost by 5-year-old to the 37,000 of SharpEdge.
It's nearly a mining base, about half a base.
Right now, I don't think that SharpEdge is aware of this bottom base down here that is going up. Looks like he is going to scan ahead and see what is sitting here. And looks like he wants to engage it. Oh, and he is going to take that base himself. He's like, hey, this is mine. Sitting here with 0 meta. I'm not seeing any in that ball. There's so many things.
No, he left him behind, actually.
Okay,
just now bringing him up with his army.
Okay. Oh, DT is starting. Is he going to get man, I don't see how he even caught the glimmer on that one. That one. Yeah. He is picking off more, surprisingly, without even bringing a Raven into this fight. But I don't think a Ghost has been able to get by him. I mean, a Dark Templar has been able to get by him, has it?
No, not really. I think maybe one right there at the beginning, but that was it.
As we are seeing at this point, these armies are almost remaxed again. about to go head to head again to see what can happen. At this point, let's take a look. At this point, this is the part where normally in a game, 40 minutes into it, the worker count is in the way, but these guys still, I mean, SharpEdge is finally starting to get some mineral reserves, but typically at this point in the game, one of you has 2,000 or 3,000 minerals you're riding on. And these have both of these players have needed every bit of their resources to continue to remax.
Terran's only sitting on 7 racks, 8, 9 racks altogether.
And here comes our cloaked units.
Cloaked goes to take out the observer. You see some money EMPs on all those Archons.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Storms go off.
As he has put himself in a great position. There goes a Colossus down. Look at all these ghosts firing. Yeah, I don't see how he can come back from this one. 128 to 174.
All these probes.
Another base gone. He's chasing this down. There goes the last Colossus that's on the map. We got one High Templar, which is sitting in the mix here as he continues to push in.
Well, we don't have any EMP left.
No, these Immortals are the last things that are holding right now. We're hearing those sniper rounds just being hit as he's continued to push up here, and we are down to 67 supply. For 5-year-old, he has got no army sitting here, and he has to give the GG. So 42 minutes later, we are tied up in our finals. What a good game.
That might have been the best final game we've had so far.
Absolutely.
And there's still one more.
Ooh. That was some amazing play from both players.
Okay, and right now we are going to go ahead and allow a 5-minute break for our players because both of them are more than exhausted after that game. Both of them could use a small break, so we're going to play some music for you. Go ahead, stretch your legs, use the facilities for any assortment of numbers you need to use it for. Come back, click on a couple links for us because players like this deserve to be making money on this play. And we're going to play some music for you. I am IvD Yogi Time here with IvD's Dine and IvD's Jetrix as we will roll into Game 3 in just a moment.